Hello everybody. We're going to take a look at WAMAP Unit 1.3D, which is PEMDAS that includes absolute value brackets. Let's take a look at the tablet. So I've rewritten the problem out here. 51 minus 2 times whatever's in the absolute value brackets. That's 9 minus 5 times the difference between 3 and 8. Okay. One thing I recommend when doing PEMDAS problems is that you write in what I call the implicit or implied operations. So here you've got 2 times this, and inside the brackets you've got 5 times whatever's inside these parentheses. So put in a little asterisk here in those places where you're going to have another operation. We just want to make sure that we get all of the operations counted. And using following PEMDAS, we're going to start looking at parentheses, which includes brackets and anything that isolates numbers from each other. So here we have the absolute value brackets, and then nested inside those are these parentheses. So we're going to start here. And our first operation will be there. This will be our first. And then second, we're going to stay inside these brackets. These brackets will go away once we evaluate this operation, but we're still inside the absolute value brackets. So the next in the priority, the hierarchy, would be multiplication. So this is the second operation. And then the third operation would be subtraction within the brackets. And then the fourth, these brackets will go away in their own step. So I'm going to write in fourth. This the brackets is actually, I like you to keep that in as a step because it will help avoid confusion, I think. Then after that, we will do multiplication here as the fifth, and always last our addition or subtraction as the sixth. So I consider this a 6-step PEMDAS problem. Traditionally, it might be 5 steps because removal of the absolute value brackets isn't always considered a separate step, but I think it will be useful. So let's go through that and let's work through this and see what we get. So 3 minus 8 is negative 5. And I'm going to copy down everything else. We had a little multiplication here, and then 9, and the other absolute value bracket, and then 51 minus 2. And I like to think of these subtraction. If you've got subtraction or addition, you can think of that as the sign on those numbers, okay? Second thing we're going to do is this multiplication here, and so keeping this negative sign on the 5. We're going to get negative 5 times negative 5, which is positive 25. And then we bring down that 9. And so we've got 9 plus 25 inside our absolute value brackets. And then there is this negative 2 times whatever's in the brackets. And we're subtracting that from 51. Okay. And then, so now we're working inside these brackets. 9 plus 25 is 34. Bring those brackets down. This is going to be multiplication. We've got 51 minus 2. So we want to keep that sign with the 2. So now we're going to be multiplying this together, but let's remove those brackets. So we've got 51 minus 2 times, and then we have 34, because whatever comes out of these brackets is positive, whether it's positive or negative. So that's the step here. 51 minus 2 times 34. Remember, we do multiplication before subtraction or addition. So negative 2 times 34 is going to give us negative 68. This is a positive times a negative number, gives a negative result. And then we bring down the 51. And so we have a positive 51 minus 68. When we do these, we want to take, when the signs are different, so this is positive 51 and negative 68. The signs are different. So we're going to take the difference between them, which is 17. And then the number with the larger absolute value, 68, is negative. So that negative sign will survive to the answer. And our answer in the 6th step is -17. So give this a try. Try writing in all of these operations, and keep the when you remove these absolute value brackets, keep that as a separate step, just so you keep everything clear and you don't mix up your signs. Okay, go ahead and try a similar problem to this, or go ahead and give it a try at WAMAP and see how you do. If you run into trouble, let me know.